Rain later on tonight into tomorrow morning. We can count on ice accumulations for interior portions of Connecticut, and some places could have a longer duration of that ice accumulations, which will inevitably affect the roadways. So we're watching for untreated roads, bridges, elevated surfaces, and any of those hill towns that just don't get that much traffic. Could be looking at some slippery roads for tomorrow morning. The winter weather advisory encompasses all of Connecticut until 10 a.m. That is when we're going to see sub-freezing temperatures combined with the rain, and in fact, it could be cold enough to actually see some snow showers up in the Litchfield Hills, but primarily we are looking at and concerned with that freezing rain potential into tomorrow morning. Let's fast forward to 4 o'clock. We start finally getting these showers, so maybe some sprinkles here and there, but finally 4 o'clock, that's when we start seeing that freezing rain, and with it, right off the bat, looking at some ice accumulations to go with it. Now by 6 a.m., we look at a wider area of freezing rain potential across the state that really only the I-95 corridor is looking at, some freezing rain, maybe a little bit of ice sticking to the plants, but not the roads. But for those inland parts of Connecticut, it is cold enough to start sticking to the roads, that ice forming on the roads, slippery conditions. So if you must drive before 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, make sure you're crawling across the bridges. Make sure you got plenty of space between you and the car in front of you. 9 a.m., we're looking at just the upper elevations with any of that freezing rain potential into the afternoon. Temperatures rising above freezing, scattered showers throughout the day. Definitely a day to be inside for Christmas, to say the least. By 11 o'clock, another round of some moderate precipitation. So when it's raining tomorrow morning, it's not just some light rain. It could be moderate at times, moderate freezing rain possible for those areas. And then into the evening on Sunday, we're clearing out for Sunday, largely dry conditions coming our way. Here's one model projection for those ice accumulations. See how it's stretching farther down towards the shoreline, and this is correlating with other models as well, where the I-95 corridor is largely going to be spared from any travel hiccups, but those inland areas where we could, if we actually do see 2.24 inches of ice in Enfield, that's an issue, and maybe even an issue for some of the tree branches up in the Litchfield Hills. There's already a little bit of some snow on there. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple tree branches come down in some of those upper elevations for tomorrow morning. Waterbury right now, 25 degrees, overcast. We are good to go. So if you got to travel anywhere for the next couple of hours, you may run into some sprinkles, but the roads are A-OK. 30 degrees right now in New Haven. The stage is set for even some freezing rain that deep into that far south in Connecticut. A look at our Christmas forecast. We'll see temperatures trying to get their way into the 40s, but not quite. It's one of those days where we'd actually prefer it to be probably 10 degrees cooler, just get some snow, because the freezing rain can be nasty, can really catch you off guard. It's going to be cold tomorrow. Definitely want to bundle up. Got a few layers on, and want to bring that hat and gloves wherever you're at. But the shoreline actually a bit mild for tomorrow in the afternoon, seasonably comfortable conditions, but you got to factor in that rain for the pretty much all day long as well. Looking at satellite radar, still waiting on those rain showers to make it to Connecticut. We've got some mix and snow and some freezing rain across New York. It's cold outside right now, and this will mimic what we feel for tomorrow. It's going to be cold outside. Looking ahead, Sunday is going to bring us just a slight chance of some mix of rain in the morning. It's dry on Sunday, breezy, 43 degrees inland, and we'll see temperatures in the mid-40s yet again for the shoreline. On Monday, possible flurries, but that's going to be basically back-to-back days, Sunday and Monday, where we don't have to worry about any precipitation, nothing like that. High temperatures for tomorrow, about 40 degrees across the state, 42 Chester, New London, and just above 40 across the shoreline, New Haven, Bridgeport. 7-day forecast is going to keep us in the 40s mainly. It's just tomorrow, that one trick with the freezing rain. 43 on Sunday, and then a little chilly on Monday before we get back into those 40s. It looks like we are going to be kind of cruising our way into 2022 with some mid-40s. That sounds pretty good, Sharon.
It really does sound good, Connor. We're going to try to keep it that way. And